I have shared this before in another one of my videos, but I have a lot more followers now, so I thought I would share it again because it's kind of amazing. So when I was in my addiction, I was an IV drug user, and I contracted hepatitis C. And I remember going to like a detox, and they tested everybody, like if we wanted to be tested, and I did. And they called me back and they were like, you actually do have hepatitis C, and you're going to need to stop using drugs and alcohol. They said if you do that, it's like pouring gasoline on a fire. And I didn't stop using, and I went back to the doctor in that same detox, and the doctor was pressing on my liver, and he said, you know, Amanda, you're not going to live to see 30 years old. And I was 20, I think 26 at the time. And I had no way to process that. And so I just continued to use. And as many of you know, I went to prison and I stopped using drugs and I turned my life around and I got out and I got my son back and I had a job. But one day I got a letter in the mail, like I was a single mom, and I got a letter in the mail that I had received free health care. And I was just overjoyed. So the very first thing I did was booked a dentist appointment and had my teeth looked at. But then I went to a doctor and I was like, I need to go ahead and check out this hepatitis C stuff and see what I can do to like get rid of it, because don't they have like cures and stuff now? So I went to this doctor, a gastroenterologist, and he was like this short little old guy, and he was looking at my charts and he was looking at me and he was like kind of grumpy. And he was like, you need to go to the hospital and have like liver tests done. And I was like, oh, okay, my bad. I'll do that. And so I went to the hospital and had the little biopsy done or whatever. And I came back to his office 2 weeks later after he had received the results. And he came into the room and he had this like manila folder and he slapped it closed. And he said, good news, your body has healed itself. You no longer have hepatitis C. He said that antibodies are in your bloodstream, proving that you did in fact one time have it, but the virus itself is completely done, and anything that the medicine would have done, your body has already done. And I just think that's an amazing story of healing and good living and following a better life. And honestly, I think God was the one who did that. My body's not that smart to heal itself.